Alright guys, welcome to the next episode of my Bolton Career Mode. It's been a while. And I just want to apologize for that because he's just been really busy recently. And school has started back, so you already know how that goes already. The stress has begun. So the first match of this episode, we're going to be simming this match at home in the EuroLeague against Lokeren. I believe that's how you pronounce the name, Lokeren. And we did win 3-0, and basically it was an easy side to beat. We're favorites along with Valencia to go through in the group stages. Here's a monthly scout report. These are players that are in our scout system, and some of them look like absolute gems and some of them look like absolute trash. And I did delete some of them, as you can see, and release some out of the squad because they don't have the potential to get up into the first team or become even close to playing in the reserves for our team. So those are the players that we'll have, and we decided to keep. We have a match here against Watford, and we're going to be playing this match here at home. We're going with our home kit. They'll be going with their home kit as well. So both teams are playing in their natural. They're both teams. But right now we're going to be, so you can see here, this is our lineup. Right now we're going with the 4-3-3, which is the attacking midfielder, and I really hope we can come up with a victory in this. There we're going with the 4-2-3-1 lineup, and it's a good side, but with our team I do believe that we can actually win this match. You can see that they started off with a cross in, but White had it covered all the way. Montoya tried to clear it. It lands back to one of their players. He sends it in, and his shot was saved by White again. Our goalkeeper put him behind, and the corner, nothing came from it. Montoya is on the ball, sends it over to Leon Bailey, the Jamaican international. He beats his player with pace and some dribbling and puts it on his left foot and puts it in the top left corner in the 33rd minute, putting us in the lead and scoring the first goal for the episode. Leon Bailey getting us the goal that we need to start off this episode good and this match perfectly. Beautiful strike from him, beating the goalkeeper with a powerful strike, and the goalkeeper had no chance into saving that. But in couple minutes, 6 minutes after the restart, after that goal, Solanke sends it up to Leon Bailey once again, and he cuts back in on his left foot, sends it into Solanke, and his shot went off the post and went out. In the 44th minute, 1 minute before the half, then Tam Babu took his shot, but the keeper saved Adrian. And then our attacking midfielder, Cassia, got the rebound and walked it into the back of the net and made it 2-0. With a it was really beautiful. It was just a tap in basically, because the keeper made a big fluff off his line and it lands straight to Cassia, and he just walks it into the back of the net. And you can see though, in the next half, we started off the half with some lovely possession game. Montoya sends it to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey sends it back to Montoya. Montoya cuts back, sends it up back to Leon Bailey, but it was intercepted. But then we continue holding our pressure. Adrian on the ball, and he sends it right to Solanke, and Dominic Solanke, number 19, the English international, did put it in the back of the net to make it 3-0. Only 4 minutes after the starting. And you already know, once Solanke is in that position, he will finish that goal, and he did, and he has a reputation, and he did live up to it. Adrian made a terrible mistake by literally passing the ball to Dominic Solanke's feet, and he just puts it in the back of the net with a finish shot around the keeper. Dele Alli slide tackles to intercept the ball, but it lands right back to the Watford player, and he carries it down the right wing and whips in the cross, and a powerful strike with the header. But White, our goalkeeper, was able to the challenge and got it out. In the 68th minute, we're making some substitutions, bringing on some players because of fitness reasons, and we're already 3-0 up, so I really believe that we can continue to beast and feast in this match. But Murray is on the ball. He sends it up to find Jorbo, or whatever his name is, Jordo, and his shot was wide of the target. And they can see that White did get a hand tick. The whipping across though, and one front shot was saved again by White, who has been playing lovely and been showing us why he should be captain of the team, and why the position is his for the upcoming season. But we did win this match with a 3-0 win at home. You can see they had their opportunities and we had our opportunities, but we were more clinical in front of goal today, and we did come up with 3 points with scoring 3 goals. And you can see Joseph White got mad with matching this, because he did save us on numerous occasions in that match. You can see we're doing some more player training right now. Leon Bailey alone, the only player that is being trained, and he did not go up in rating in that. Now, Polish scouting report, and right now you can see no one came in from Poland in that report, and Leon Bailey in this scouting report goes up to a 76 overall. So he is growing, and he is looking like he will be a quality reserve player behind Mahrez, and probably even a future player for us if Mahrez decides that he wants to leave the club, or we decide that we're going to sell him and bring in someone younger. We'll have a match here against Liverpool at the Anfield, and I really know we can, after the form that we're in, I really know we can come up with the victory, because right now I believe that Liverpool are in 19th place, I believe, or something of the sort. But they can see their lineup right there, and this is our lineup right now, when with the formation of the 4-3-3 with the attacking midfielder. You can see they started off, but I just want to show you the tiki-taka football right here. Look at Liverpool running down the ball, and they had no opportunity in getting the ball, but then Gabriel Jesus sends a terrible ball through, which was intercepted by Sacco and got rid of it. In the 16th minute, Markovic is over the ball with a free kick that we gave away and we conceded. But let's see if Markovic, the Serbian winger, right midfielder, can get it into the back of the net. And his shot went over the target and didn't even trouble White in goal. 22nd minute, you can see they're whipping a corner, and it lands to Hernandez, but Luis Alberto gets the ball from Hernandez and he puts it in the back of the net to give Liverpool the advantage. 23 minutes into the game, Liverpool is up 1-0. Usharp just got rid of the ball from Hernandez, but his first touch was terrible, and Luis Alberto first touch was not terrible, and his shot was on point and he got it in the back of the net. But right after kickoff, we'll try to get back in the game. Mahrez on the ball, our number 7, dribbles past 1, dribble past 2, continues run, send a chip ball over to find Gabriel Jesus, and his shot was on target with a lot of power, and Bogdan, the former Bolton goalkeeper, got a hand to it, but because of the power he could not keep it out to the back of the net. So Gabriel Jesus, our number 10, the player that we look to when we need our goals, did come up for us today and get us back on target and on level terms early, right after conceding the first goal of the game. Here you can see Danny Ings on ball, sends it to Luis Alberto, and we made some terrible slide tackles, defending mistake. Back to Luis Alberto from Lucas, and his shot was wide of the target. The Spanish international could have put the shot on target. Montoya is on the ball, and he runs and he sends a nice ball over the back line to find Demarai Gray on the left wing, and he cuts in the 70th minute. Demarai Gray, number 11, holds it and takes a shot, but it lands off the crossbar, and Ilori gets rid of the ball. It lands to Bruno Bernard, my apology, and he makes his run, beating Montoya on the wing, and he continues run. The Brazilian attacking midfielder holds up play and takes his shot from outside the box, and it did not trouble White at all in goal. Now our goalkeeper White sends it short to Lucas Hernandez, sends it up to Douglas Santos, to Dele Alli to Victor Kovalenko. enter to Dodo. Dodo holds up play, does the Ronaldo chops, holds up play some more, sends it through Demare to Dele Alli and back to Mahrez. And Mahrez is open and he puts it on his left foot, wrapping it around Bogdan and getting it into the back of the net with only 10 minutes, 11 minutes, my apology, remaining on the clock. Mahrez, or number 7, the player that we look to on the wing to create chances for Gabriel Jesus, gets into the position, a goal scoring position, puts it on his weaker foot, I believe, or is he left footed? But anyways, he wraps it around the goalkeeper and puts us in the lead. First time for the game, we are now in the lead. It's Gabriel Jesus on the ball, takes it from Saka, sends it up to Dodo, and the Brazilian internationals, they matched and they send a beautiful ball and they finish the chance, and it's now 3-0 with Dodo scoring his first goal of the match, and Gabriel Jesus picking up the assist, a lovely assist. But then you can see Liverpool was actually trying to get the equalizer because they're at home and they were pressing high. So when Gabriel Jesus took the ball from Saka and got on the counter attack, we were basically free. But you can see they tried to send a ball in, but White clears it, lands to Demarai, sends it up to Dodo. Dodo cuts back in, sends it into Dele Alli. Dele Alli sends it over to Gabriel Jesus, and Gabriel Jesus puts it in the back of the net in the 88th minute. After coming down from 1-0, we changed the game. We came out with a different frame of mind after conceding that goal, and we're finishing this match with a 4-1 win away from home at the Anfield, which is a stadium that is hard to collect a point or even 3 from, because that's Liverpool home, and we're very happy with that. You can see they had their opportunities with 59% possession, but we were very potent in front of goal, and we had 5 shots, 5 on target, and 4 goals. Gabriel Jesus picking up the man of the match with 2 goals and 1 assist with 2 tackles, and he won both tackles. You can see we're setting up some new players to be trained, which is Bennett and Manfredini, which is the Italian midfielder, and the English midfielder Bennett, and neither of them grew in this rating. But right now we have the last match of this episode against Valencia, and we're playing away from home. We'll be going with our away kit, they'll be going with their home kit, and I really hope that we can come out with the 3 points in this, because Valencia is a team that we have to challenge to finish in the first place, or they will finish first place if we don't finish first place. This is the lineup that they'll be going with. They'll be going with the 4-3-3 just like us, but they're going with the holding midfielder instead of the attacking midfielder. And you can see this is our lineup. We're going with the same 4-3-3 but with the attacking midfielder. As you can see though, I really hope that this match was very boring. Demarai Gray on the ball right in the 31st minute and picking up a foul just outside the box in the 35th minute. And you already know who we're going to put on this: Viktor Kovalenko, the Ukraine midfielder, our number 6, and a player that has been with us since the start of the series, my apology. Over the ball, score a couple of free kicks for us already. Let's hope he can put this one on target with only 21 yards out. Let's hope that he can put the shot on target. Now the international is over the ball and he takes a shot, but it's just over the crossbar. Didn't even trouble Diego Alves, who was in goal. And there you can see, I think that was our first shot on target. Yes, there you go. It wasn't even on target, but that's our first shot for the game. Valencia didn't have a shot. We had that one opportunity right there from the free kick, but that basically wraps up the game because it was a very boring game. Nainggolan on the ball now, sends it to Gomez. Gomez sends it up to Paco Alcacer, sends it over to Feghouli, and Feghouli tries to break in, but Hernandez with a lovely tackle and a lovely fall back to get into the position to win the ball, and then Douglas clears it. But you can see Demarai Gray on the ball, does what he does best, using his pace to get around players, and he beats one, sends it up to Viktor Kovalenko, and then Kovalenko intercepts, sends it over to oh my gosh, Gabriel Jesus did put the shot wide, I can see Merz on the ball now with only 8 minutes remaining on the clock. Sends it up to Dodo. Dodo on the ball, does a roll around the keeper, or around the defender, sends it back to Mares. Mares sends it in to find Gabriel. My apologies, Dele Alli, and he puts it in the back of the net with only 6 minutes or 5 minutes now remaining on the clock. Our player that would just sign this season from Spurs gets us the goal that we need to get into the back of to get the 3 points from this game at the Mestalla, which is that stadium that is very hard to come away from. As you can see in real life, neither Real Madrid nor Barcelona have beat Valencia at their home ground. But with 90 minutes on the clock, Gabriel Jesus takes it around one defender and puts it in the back of the net and makes it 2-0. Diego Alves at full stretch had no opportunity into saving that. Look at him go. Gets around one, gets around two, and then puts it across goalkeeper. Look at that bend to get back in to the top left corner of the goal. Beautiful shot from him, and that's how the match finished with a 2-0 win at away from home at Valencia ground. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I want to apologize again for not uploading a lot, but see you all in the next episode very, very soon. God bless you and keep safe. Peace.
We ain't never gonna quit it.